All right. Hello. Welcome to the Fortinet Championship. We're here with Carl Yuan, finished second in the Korn Ferry Tour season-long standings to earn his first PGA Tour card. Carl, why don't you just reflect a little bit on the season and how you feel coming into your first PGA Tour start in about a year?
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. First of all, being a rookie on the PGA Tour. I spent 4 years on the Korn Ferry Tour. I thought it was a great platform for me to get ready for this. So, yeah, I'm really excited for it.
And you were actually in position during the super season to be in a position where you were going to get your card. You were on the bubble, went to represent China in the Olympics and sort of delayed your PGA Tour card by a year. But just talk us through your Olympic experience and how much of a thrill that was for you.
Yeah, it was awesome to represent my country, to be in Olympics. And I'm proud to say I'm an Olympian now. And it's a experience I'll never regret to experience. So, yeah, I was so thrilled to be there, be with among other greatest athletes in their sports. And it was a big motivation for me to become a better person and a better athlete. And even though I didn't get my card a lot in the Olympic year, but there were more drive and motivation coming to the last Korn Ferry Tour season. And, yeah, I did my job, got my card, and become a PGA Tour member here.
And then we'll open it up after this one, but tell everybody the nerves that you felt on the first tee at the Olympics and if maybe something like that's going to compare this week.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought I could be done nervous over a golf shot. I mean, not even under other tournament, like for a win, for making the cut, whatever. It was just the first day on Thursday playing the Olympics. It was a little different. We 3 players I play with, we all stand on the tee, the camera right up your face, and say where you're from. And that's when I got really nervous. And then I got on a tee. First of all, was a par 4, not too hard, but I have a hybrid. And then I see the camera tower like 30 yards left of the fairway. I'm like, oh, that might be in play. That's how nervous I was. And it was something awesome to experience. Like afterward, I thought it's something I can learn on and yeah, improve from it.
Okay, open it up for questions. Dave, right here in the middle.
Carl, the success of recent Korn Ferry Tours, Scotty Scheffler, Will Zalatoris, Sung Jae, is that give you guys a confidence that you don't have to spend years out here to be successful initially?
I think, yeah. I mean, the Korn Ferry Tour, like I said, is such a great platform that getting us ready for this big stage. And we all can do well on the Korn Ferry Tour. I believe if you have all the confidence and play good golf out here, we can do pretty good.
Right here in the front.
Carl, what was the highlight of your Korn Ferry season?
I think definitely the win in Lafayette. It was a big momentum shift for me, and yeah, at that point I knew that I will be on PGA Tour this year. It's kind of a relief, and yeah, there are a lot of things I wanted to work on during the season, which I was able to because I know I already secured my card and give me some room to improve on some aspect of my game to get ready for the big tour out here.
How'd you celebrate that win?
It was my birthday week, so it was awesome. And we went have dinner with a couple other friends on the Korn Ferry Tour the week after, so it was an awesome experience.
How did you get started in golf?
My dad plays a little bit just for fun, and he took me out on golf course when he plays. I still remember I was so little. I was like literally like they have all those push carts, and then I was like face down, just like hugging one of his bag, and the caddy was pulling me and his golf bag. That was my first experience being with golf on the golf course, and then I started with like adult size 5-iron, which is extremely long, almost taller than me. Had that for a couple months, surprisingly, and I was really loving it, just like being outdoor, being being outside on the golf course, on the range, and I had a great time. So my parents decided to give a go on this for me, so it was great.
How old were you when that happened, and where were you? Where was the course?
I was back home in China, in Dalian. I was about 9 years old, I think. Yeah.
What are your goals for the season?
It's my rookie year, but I still want to finish top 30 in the FedEx Cup, trying to get a 1 win this year.
Do you feel pressure to get off to a good start in the fall?
I think definitely being out here, there's some pressure, and I think main goal is try to focus back on what I'm doing, stay a good attitude, good golf will take care of itself.
What do you consider the best part of your game?
Actually, I think my putting has improved so much in the last year also, and I do have a lot of confidence in that. And yeah, I think that's definitely the best part of my game, along with I think the mental side of the game has improved dramatically over the last 3-4 years since I started working with a mental coach that give me a different aspect on how the golf game is, and it really helped me big time.
Doug, right here in the front.
Yeah. Adam kind of asked my question. Are you the type that likes to have expectations, or does that make things too difficult for you? Do you like to just kind of come out and see how things unfold?
That's a good question. I mean, that's something I try to experiment in the last season. Some tournaments I want to come out, say I'm going to finish top 3, shoot a low round of the day or something, and not most time it didn't quite work out as the way I wanted to. So I think I have goals, but expectations, sometimes they can definitely get in my way. And yeah, normally I just set some mental goals, like process goals, and if I accomplish all those, the score normally will take care of itself. So.
Okay, and last question, what are you most confident, what part of your game are you most confident with right now?
Driving the ball great. I think I love the greens out here, and I'm a good putter, so I can really rely on that. And I think just my mentality going through a tournament, going through a round, going through a shot, I think I've improved so much on that. Even sometimes I don't have a good day, that's something I can still lean back on and get my grind through the day.
Do you feel like this course kind of suits your game pretty well?
I think it's an awesome course. I think it's challenging, pretty narrow off the tee, firm greens, and if you're in the rough approaching the green, it could be definitely some challenge through that. So I worked through a good strategy. I think play smart golf and rely mostly on my putting. So yeah, try to get through the week well.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Dave on the left.
I think the people who follow the Korn Ferry Tour are hoping, and do you think you'll still have your flair, some of the fun? I mean, you said I don't know of anyone that has more fun when they're on the course than you, especially with swinging and just like the bigger stage. Carl will not change, or do you think maybe he will?
No, I think I'll definitely be who I am. I figured why I play my best golf just being who Carl is, and it's always, I think, play along with my personality is a big key for me. To have fun is definitely number one thing I'm trying to do on the course. You know, no matter what score I shoot, looking off the course, I can look at my caddy. We have fun out there. There were some shots we can really go back to say we did great there, and always reflect on good side of it.
And then Marty joining you as well. I mean, it's great to have a fellow countryman. You refer to like it's almost like a college teammate. The fact you guys cheer each other on, but push each other. How big of a deal is the fact that you're going to be out here and have him to kind of you guys can have somebody out here and not just be all by yourself?
I think it's awesome that me and Marty, we know each other since we're 10 or 11, and yeah, we've been really good friends. And we talk a lot, and it's great that we have a friend out here that push each other and really competitive. At the same time, try to have a good time together. Yeah.
Adam back in the front.
How did you become such a shaper of the golf ball?
What's that?
So how did you become such a shaper of the golf ball?
think I think I'm a really creative person. That's just what I like to do since I was young, and just become a part of my game. So,
Can you give an example of your creativity outside of golf?
I mean, my parents always think when I solve some problem or think through stuff, I'm the one always think outside the box. Instead of thinking what other people would do, I would think what other people wouldn't do, and sometimes build on that. And same thing to my golf game. I try to explore new ways to play, but not necessarily turn out to be the right one. But I'm not afraid to try them.
When you were growing up, what did your friends back in China think of you wanting to be a golfer?
I think because golf didn't quite develop that early in China, and a lot of them were not so familiar with it. And but they think it's awesome that I get to do something I really like, being an athlete, and chase my dream. So it's pretty awesome at a young age that I was able to do that.
Who are the golfers that you looked up to?
When I was young, definitely Tiger, Savvy, Mr. Palmer, and I just like the way they act on and off the course, and their personality, the much passion that they have with the game.
Any final questions? I guess I'll just end it with, is there a hole out there that has a shot shape that's you already know is gonna deliver like a signature Carl follow through this week?
I think probably one of the par 5s. Maybe it's one of the longer ones. I would just give a good go off it, and if I hit in fairway, great. If not, I will lay up and make a birdie. So.
Thanks, Carl.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.